Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Me, Moses, and Oscar. We're gonna have a little recap on the Arsenal game today and a few of this
You should have lost. You
weekend's
should have
games.
lost. Sorry. No,
No,
no, no. You should have
no.
lost. You should have lost.
It was a tense game. Let's take the neutrals' point of view first. Oscar, what do you make of it?
But Liverpool should have buried you. That Trent, yeah.
Hold on,
That's
wait. Just pause. Did you just call him a neutral?
To some
yeah.
extent, yeah, he wasn't.
I don't
Yeah.
You know
Go
what? Yeah,
ahead.
you see with Trent's chance. Yeah, I saw the ball like bounce. I'm like the way he hit it, he side-footed it. So if hit it with his laces and he didn't bend back so much, that's a goal. I'm like Trent, man, you're a professional footballer. You should know this. Oh, I was so hurt when he didn't go in. I was like, I saw it was like basically 5-on-1, and I see what's his name Rise backtracking like he's doing some dance, and then I'm like, bro,
Mm,
at least come on, eventually go and score. But now Liverpool to me were too wasteful. Arsenal did well, just like I think they did very well to be fair. I didn't see the first goal. I went to take a shower. I get back and I see Gabriel smiling. I see 1-0. I was like,
mm,
but then yeah, after that Liverpool had the game. Well, this is from my perspective, and I know it's biased 'cause I hate you
mm.
lot for passion. I think I hate you lot more than I. So let me not get to my hatred about Arsenal. But now, man, they should have smoked you. I think Liverpool were just so wasteful, like really
Yeah.
wasteful. Martinelli, sorry, my guys, mate. He's behaving like
Mm.
Rashford. His IQ is in the bin. I don't know what he's doing, but he's taking the piss. He needs to sit on the bench and let Trossard play because he was garbage.
There were a few of
But
them
that's
that just
that.
had
But
an off day.
hey,
Yeah.
that's my 2 pence. That's my 2 pence.
Okay. Well, what do you think,
Okay.
Moses?
Listen, I
No
think
one
he.
cares about Moses Spence. One more thing. Sichenko. That guy, yeah. Sorry, you said he was the best left back in the league, or second, or whatever you wanted to say.
I never said he was the
Yes,
best
you
left
did.
back in the league.
I'll bring the
No,
receipts. I'll bring the recordings.
please, and you know what? Put
You
it on
said
the
in the chat.
screen. Yeah.
I can't do that right now.
No, you can't do it. But if you've got the
You're testing
receipt,
my production skills. Let's not do
no,
this
no.
now.
If you've got the receipt, please pull it up. Not
I'll
now,
pull it
but
up.
when you
Well,
get
there's
it, pull it up.
there's a whole group chat of him saying
Mm.
Shevchenko
Yeah.
is basically one of the best left backs in the league. He's
Yeah,
even
he's
said
one
it
of the
blatantly. No,
he's
he's
one of the
not.
best left backs
He's
in the
good
league.
on
Yeah.
the ball. He's a good inverted player, but like as a left back, he's garbage. Like you even tell me that he's
No.
a better defender than Shaw. Oh, get out of here,
Oh,
man.
okay, so do you know what this season was meant to be?
What was it meant to
Arteta,
be?
Arteta bought Timber.
So he's injured. So
Um,
since he's got to play,
no, and you're not listening.
I
So
don't want to.
he, so he's bought Timber, and we have Tomiyasu for these sort of games. Zinchenko was not going to touch the pitch in these sort of games if those two people were fit,
So therefore,
because
he's not. So therefore, he's not a top left back.
he's a top left back. But
How are you a top left back? You can't play big games. So you got to
I
play.
didn't say you can't play big games. That's not what I said.
You said this
I
is a
said
big game. You said this
I'm
sort of game. That's a big game.
talking about okay. So I'm talking about tough away games. It's not
This is
his.
a
It's
big
not his
game.
thing. Yeah, it's not his thing. It's not gonna.
You get paid X amount of money this week.
We've got way more reliable players. It's a squad game, and this is what I keep telling people.
We know it's a score game. We
So
understand that.
yes. So for example, when we're at home and we're gonna control way more of the ball, Zinchenko is way more effective than someone like a Timber or someone like a Tomiyasu. But when we don't have the ball and you're gonna let Trent pop balls over the top like that, Zinchenko's gonna get done. To be honest, like I know my players' deficiencies, isn't it?
So
So
therefore, he's not a good left back.
that's what you think.
No, it's like, bro,
He's
you can't tell me.
Zinchenko is one of the reasons we've elevated to title contenders. It's as
Really?
simple as that. You can't
But he
you
can't
can't
play big
deny that.
games.
It's the
But he can't play
facts.
big games. But he can't
It's
play
not.
big games.
He played today and we didn't lose.
Oh, bruv, that's not because of him. That's because Liverpool had bad finishing. It's not because
That's
of him. It's
Mm.
nothing to do with it. It wasn't.
I
He was even giving them the chances. It's like,
no
my friend, here you go, Salah, go score.
no.
Salah
Okay,
was just messing about.
so listen. He gave the ball away a lot today. Yeah, he gave the ball away countless times. But he also helped us control the game. When we started the game, yeah, we started so well. Like as Gary Neville described it, what did he say? He said, "Oh, Arsenal are electric." We started off. Liverpool did not know.
When did that electricity run out? Who put the
Bro,
plug?
listen, it was back,
You're gonna like you're in
back
Nigeria
home
and the electric just went out or something. Like
that's that's what happened. That's what happened. As I said, Trent started pulling into the middle And if you give Trent time on the ball, he's the best passer in the league. Like, it's simple as that.
I concur.
You can't give Trent 10, 15 seconds to look up and pick passes to Mohamed Salah. Like, it doesn't make sense. So that's where we started going wrong in the whole game. We started off well, we were pressing them, and we were moving forward. We started moving sideways, and we started playing too much in the middle. So they started pressing us all over the park. So like it got to a point where it's like they were just waiting for us to play it in the middle so they can press us.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But I think our defense, it was resolute. It was brilliant today. Like, even if you look at the stats, like, that's the lowest XG Liverpool have had at Anfield. So Liverpool, go on.
Yeah, no, so I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to let you get your bias out of the way.
So I was going to say, it's the lowest XG they've had. As I said, Arsenal are the hardest team to progress the ball against in this league. People
It's not because of Zinni.
It doesn't need to be because of Zinni.
Oh,
we're
okay.
a team.
We're a team. You're trying to say
we're a
Zinni.
team.
Because I thought today, yes, that may be true that you're the hardest team to progress the ball, blah, 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 whatever. But I saw today, you lot were giving the ball away, like trying to play out. Liverpool were just crazy. I'm like, you lot are, they're basically giving you the game and you're just not taking your chances.
Yeah, no, there was definitely a 20-minute spell in the second half where I was just like, oh my gosh, like every single time giving it away. Zinni lost it, Odegaard losing it in the middle, Rice losing it in the middle.
I even saw Al right in the chat. Oh my gosh, this Zinni guy's doing he's making.
Bro, I'll tell you, like this is the unfortunate thing, right? There's a lot to touch on here, but if you remember last year's game at Anfield, we did the exact same thing, and people spoke. If you guys saw the press conference for Arteta yesterday, right, where one of the journalists was like, "Oh, you guys did really well last year. You had a solid 28 minutes." Before whatever Liverpool took over.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, it felt like it was a repeat. We had a solid 20 minutes. We took the goal. Like we've had the first goal. We took the lead. I couldn't like I was like Arsenal have had a thing about them where they start off games like at 200 miles an hour. They're flying, and that's great, you know. But like I spoke about it on our previous video about this game and what I think might be the issues or our weaknesses, and it was exactly the same like it was our left back position, and on Zinchenko, like this is the thing, like he is. I hear exactly what Moses is saying. It's the guy is extremely talented. Let's not forget that, right? He's really good on the ball, but at the same time, he's not a defender, in my opinion. The guy is an inverted fullback that his penny's worth in that squad, let's say, his contribution is control, like being the extra man in midfield, holding that ball next to Rice, not defending, not overlapping, not, you know, none of those. You know, he's just doing one out of the three things that you expect the good or the great fullbacks in today's game to possess, at least two of which, you know, but he's only got one of which. And unfortunately, defending is the lacking one, right? I think that there was one funny moment where I noticed it's the only time he got the ball off Salah is when Salah hit him in the face with the ball. Like he didn't even tackle him, you know. But I still think the guy. I love the guy. He's great. But like Mo said, like had Timber been playing, Tomiyasu would be left back.
Zinchenko would never touch the pitch.
I don't think he's playing this game.
Truth.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, Zinchenko we have him for control. That's Zinchenko's main thing. If you look at Zinchenko's best games for us, we're controlling the ball. We've got 70% possession. He's in midfield. He's pretty much like left back role alone, and then the other midfielders can push up, and we control games and we kill teams off. This is not a game. We're never going to control the game at Anfield. That's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? The best we can hope for is for spells in the game. So we had a good 20 minutes, as you said, in the first half, and then you can say, okay, maybe we can have another good. We had a spell of like it was 10 minutes, so we had
Oh, can you hear me? Because he's cutting out.
Yeah, no, it's lagging.
Basically, the way he cut out, that's how Arsenal performed after 28 minutes. They're just messing about. But what I do want to say with Odegaard, like there was a penalty shot for Liverpool. I think
Yeah.
that's a penalty.
No, it's not.
That's a
It's
pen,
not.
man. There's no
It's
way
not.
that's not a pen.
It's
Man,
as
he
much a
slipped.
penalty as Kai Havertz penalty is.
No,
If you,
no way, no
it's the
way.
same. It's the same. This guy was falling, and this guy was falling. One of them was deemed like it wasn't really an interaction of um, making himself look bigger, and he
Yeah,
wasn't. Like the saving grace, I'll be honest with you, has had his foot, stood still, firm in the ground, that would have been
yeah,
100%. I'll tell you, it's a penalty. But the fact that he was slipping, like anybody, when you slip, your arm is the first thing to go out to try and balance yourself.
yeah,
So luckily, it's not one of those moments where we have to bemoan the VAR again. So thank God for that. But yeah, no, like our performance today, I'll be honest, I'll be first to admit it. We um, slightly fortunate to come away with a point.
yeah,
There were spells. I think the best tactical play in the game today, in terms of Arsenal, was actually something on Jurgen Klopp's side. He did these substitutions, weirdly enough, on the 70th something minute, and
yeah,
took out a few of their players, Gakpo, and a few of their midfield players, brought in Elliott, took out Curtis Jones, which was a headache, right, for us in the first half. And
yeah,
only at that point, at the 70th minute, Arsenal got another good 20 minutes of control. So we had the first 20 minutes and we had the last 20 minutes. Um, and in between, Liverpool were on fire. It could have gone either way, genuinely could have gone either way. Not to say we didn't have chances, we created some opportunities. But yeah, I think Martinelli was the second worst performer on that Arsenal squad today for me. I thought Zinchenko is obviously up there. Then followed by Martinelli. He just wasn't on it. He was like, I don't know. He must have seen the United game and Liverpool and thought, you know what, I can do the same here and still come away with a point. But luckily, like
Yeah,
I don't know, I don't know.
do you know what the thing is with
Yeah.
Martin? Yeah,
Mm.
I feel he started well. Like you know that it's the first 20 that you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like he started very well. Like, as in, even when we were pressing, he was carrying
Mm.
the ball out, and I thought, oh, okay, you've started like, because Martinelli against Liverpool, that's his game, innit? If you get what I mean,
Yeah.
innit? So I was
Yeah.
here like, I think he can really get at them, but it just never
Exactly.
happened in the
No,
end.
that's the thing. Like he had the like this is the it's like this the same issue, right, for both teams. So we needed to attack. Like this is the second worst thing for me, but I'll come to the first, or the biggest nightmare that we had today. The first one was the fact that we know Trent is going to be inverting into the midfield. He's going to try and control the midfield. We're playing with Kai and Martinelli towards that left flank. So one
Yeah,
person, either one of the two could head the ball down against if they're jumping against Trent, right? But it wasn't the case. And Kai won a few against Konate, which I was surprised by. Like, who's going to knock this guy off the ball? But we just didn't make use of that. And the one thing that really wound me up, ticked me off like completely. If you guys remember the end of the first half, right? That Saka Tsimikas incident with Klopp, right?
yeah,
So he comes off. Gomez comes on, who's a right-footed centre back, right? Who sometimes he's quick, he's pacey, he gets to play sometimes as a right back, but not as a left back. He played as a left back today. And those first 5-10 minutes, because there was like 4 minutes added on, he came on in the 40th minute or something like that. And that 9 minutes, Saka just like had his way with him. I thought that's it. You got to make your tactical change at halftime is make sure now we're pressing the right flank, not the left flank,
yeah.
or focus more towards that. That's their weakness now.
exactly.
But we just never did that. I was
Not to
amazed.
be fair, to be fair to
Yeah.
Gomez, Saka did try, but he just Gomez did well. Saka did try.
Mm,
Yeah,
But you know what? To
yeah,
me, Saka even did enough.
mm,
There was a point it was in the second half, and he's done him.
mm.
They've got him 1-on-1. He's done him. He's put a ball across the 6-yard box. No one there. No Jesus. No
No.
Havertz. No
yeah.
one coming in at the back post.
He's
Nothing.
done
So
that at
like,
least three
he's
times,
done,
I think. Yeah.
yeah, he's done his job
Oof.
on a few times. So
Mm.
it was the other players not stepping up.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But
that's the thing, in that kind of situation, when you're in the opponent's box, it's common sense, right? You either one stays back and one makes the run forward. When you
Yeah.
have both sitting back, like who's making the run forward? Are you expecting like the defender to make that? Obviously they're not going to do it. Like, come on. You tried it once. It went away, fizzed out. The danger was gone, and you like in my mind, I'd be regretting it. I'd be like, you know what, I should have run for that. It comes around the second time, same scenario.
No
Third
take.
time, and I'm like, come on, surely at some point. Eddie changed it up a little bit when he came on.
Yeah.
Like he had a slightly a better fate against the two centre backs. That we speak about Arsenal, and I think the best two players on that pitch today, without a shadow of a doubt, were Saliba and Gabriel.
No. It was Saliba and Virgil.
Masterclass.
It was no.
No,
It
no,
was
no, no.
Saliba and Virgil.
Honestly,
It was both of
Virgil
them.
was, I don't know, I would have
No,
booked him.
man, Virgil did his job. To be fair, you look what kind of toothless up front, so he didn't look like he was doing much, but like he did well, man. Virgil, I think Virgil's getting back to his best again. It's not like last season where this was not the
I
same
don't know,
Virgil.
man.
But Saliba,
You
to
can
be
say
fair,
he gets
I
back
don't
to
want
that.
to admit
But
this at all.
Saliba's still
Yeah.
playing a level above them anyway.
No, I don't want to
100%,
admit this at all. I'm even gonna go eat cake and custard as a punishment. But Saliba is sick. Like that guy can play. I didn't want to admit it. He makes me
No.
sick to even say it, but
Mate.
yeah, that's a baller right
Rolls
there. But Gabriel,
Royce,
that is a donkey.
cool, calm, and collected. The guy,
Yeah.
he is never phased Anfield or anywhere else. The cop end under pressure. But yeah, like a massive shout out as well to Declan Rice today. That 5 against 1 towards the end, mate. In my mind, I was woof.
He didn't do anything, man. Liverpool just messed it
No,
up.
no, this is the
couldn't do
thing.
anything.
Of course,
He held off the right.
He was just moonwalking. What else could he
No,
do?
no, no.
He did.
Man,
What else
it's
could he
about
do?
holding the right position, So
Nah,
what he
man,
did was
he did
trying to
nothing.
shepherd the herd. Like he's got a herd coming at him, and he's got nothing to do. But
Bro,
like he's
have
not
you
going to make a
seen-
rash
you're-
challenge.
I'm gonna send it to the. I'll send it to the group chat. But there's like
Send it.
I think it's like Game of Thrones or something. But I've seen a meme going around when the guy he's by himself
Oh,
and
Jon
there's a
Snow.
whole
Yeah,
there's a
we got
whole
the
army
army.
coming,
Yeah.
and he's on his
It
one.
was like that.
That's what Rice. That's what
actually
Rice
true.
saw today. Because when I
Yeah.
was watching it and I saw 5 people, I said, "Wait, what the fuck is going on? I don't get it."
It
And
came
then I
from a
was just
corner
like,
though. The corner.
The
"Yeah,
build
no, I
up to
know."
that. You remember what
But
happened?
yeah, but what I'm
Zinchenko
saying is,
taking out Odegaard.
I saw that, and then imagine I'm watching the game. I see 4 players running, and my stream it stopped.
Yeah.
It stopped. So all I saw was the picture of 4, and I'm thinking, what's happened? And then my stream came back, and I saw 1-1. I'm thinking, how the hell did they not score from that? 4, 5, and 1. I was just like, okay.
Nah, Trent let you off. It's either that Salah played the ball too late or Trent was
No.
not paying attention.
Salah did nothing wrong. You can't. He did nothing wrong there. He
It
did
should have
nothing
been a
wrong at
goal.
all. It should have been a goal. We caught life there. We were very, very lucky there.
But to be fair to you guys, like it's a good point. You can't complain. It's a point away at Anfield. It's long going there. You know.
Can't. Yeah, it's just really really disappointing because of I think it's the goal we conceded was obviously it was Salah's brilliance, but it's just like it seems like it was avoidable, man.
That brings me back to Zinni. It's like that defending was so childish. I was like, are you kidding me? Even I got annoyed. I hate Arsenal with a passion. I have to keep saying. But
that's the thing.
that
If you look at
defending
their
there is
dangerous
like,
moments, all
just
Liverpool.
touch you.
Sorry to cut you off. Liverpool's dangerous moments all start off somewhere where Zinni did something wrong. Unfortunately, I hate saying that, but that's the truth.
No, I won't lie. As I said, moving forward, we need to get, especially because looking at the end of the season, we have to go to Old Trafford, we have to go to the Etihad, we still have to go to Tottenham Stadium. All of these big away games, which if we're not careful, we're gonna get done, man. We're gonna get. We need. Obviously, Timber's had a big injury. I don't expect him to come back and for us to put a lot of pressure on him. But we need Tomiyasu back. That's who we need.
Oh, 100%.
We
got Liverpool twice in the next couple of months. You know that we got them on the 7th of January in the Cup, and then at the Emirates on the 4th of February.
Okay, But you
Oof,
see, you
yeah.
see the Emirates game. I hope this
Yeah.
doesn't come back to bite me. But I don't
Mm.
mind Zinni playing there. I think we will dominate the ball more at the
Mm.
Emirates. I think you will see a better Zinni performance there. It's the away games where I think because they started targeting him. They
Mm.
started even like Gakpo was pulling over to the right.
But
Van
what do
Dijk
you
was
think's going
just
to happen at Emirates when he plays?
no. I think we will dominate more.
What? Because your fans are going to say you're going to shout his name.
No,
No,
we're
you got
just more dominant at the Emirates. Even
yeah.
even at Anfield,
Yeah,
as
I
I
get that.
said,
You're at home. You're at home. Yeah, I
yeah,
get that. Yeah,
at Anfield they did not they didn't progress the ball like that against us. You're saying we got lucky. To an extent we did, but
you should have lost the game.
we caused them problems, and
Yeah,
this is the
I'm
Yeah.
not saying
least
you didn't. I'm not, but
this is the least
I'm
problems
not
they've
saying you
caused
didn't.
anyone.
I'm not saying you didn't because you got good defense, innit? Like it's the
Yeah,
truth, innit? No two ways about it. You got good defense, but chances, they should have won. You didn't have like clear cut chances like they did. They should have
we
won.
No,
went we
no,
went
I
we went we
disagree.
went we went
Yeah.
through on goal where Saka could have scored. Martinelli's put it. What are you talking about? We
Nah,
had plenty
man.
of chances.
Like the one Trent did.
No,
Not
not
that
like
clear cut,
not that
but
clear.
we
I'm talking
had.
about clear cut ones, man.
I think Martinelli should have scored
That
when
guy,
he's. I think he should have scored.
that guy shouldn't
He
start
had
in
a
this
good
game.
chance.
He
That's a
needs to sit
head in
down on the
hands
Yeah.
bench.
moment.
Yeah, he needs
Mate, there was a
to
few.
take a break.
No, if there was like this is the thing. If you're focusing on chances and who should have or could have, at the end of that game, we both had 13 shots on target, 13 shots,
Yeah,
and the same number of shots on target, both teams.
it could have
So
Yeah,
went either way that game.
that's why I dislike stats to some extent because it never tells you the true story of the game. But if
You've
you
yeah,
got to
watch it,
watch.
you
Yeah,
think
you've
that
got to
this
watch
team
it. Yeah,
was overpowering. But if you look at stats, you go, that was a toe-to-toe game. To to some extent, yes, it was because Arsenal were just really bad at making the chances that we had seem more
count.
threatening,
Yeah,
go for it or count, let's say. Where Liverpool were a lot more on it, although they only scored one of them, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. It's a fair point. I think. I
I'll
don't
take
think anybody got too
I'll
lucky.
take it.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
Nah,
I
to be
start.
fair,
understand.
it can't be knocky. So it's a good point, man.
Mm.
Can't knock
Yeah,
it.
but before the game started, I think who was it who asked me? Someone asked me, I can't remember who it was, but they asked me, "Would you take a point now?" And
Yeah,
I was like, no.
Yeah. No,
I was like,
players need to
no,
be lucky.
I wouldn't. I'm like, if it ends up as a point, then fair enough. But I'm like, no, I think we can do something. And to be fair, like I'm very confident going to away games now. We've got big away games. As long as we've
Yeah.
got Saliba, Gabriel, and Rice fit,
Mm.
I think we've got a chance. Honestly, we need
100%.
that's
It's
to.
fair.
like the backbone of the team now. You know,
Yeah,
they're coming together, especially with Rice's addition. Like we
Rice. Oh,
spoke about him. You
Rice
know,
was he was immense today.
bro. Yeah,
Mm.
no, like a huge player, and yeah, no, like it's for the future, for the next few games. I think we got a very good chance, especially like I just saw that little clip. I don't know if you guys saw it with the players that are going to be missing for these teams, for the Asian and African cups. Liverpool are going to lose quite a few players. I think 3 or 4 players. Arsenal are
Who
losing
they?
3, but not that influential to some extent. So
Who are
yeah,
Liverpool losing? They'll lose
Salah.
Mohamed,
Salah, Endo as well, their
and he
holding
was.
midfielder.
Do you know
He
what?
was good.
Shout
He
outs to
was
Endo
lucky.
today.
He was lucky.
When I
Yeah.
saw him today on the team,
Lineup.
on the team lineup, I was like, this is lunch. This is food.
Mate. Yeah.
Honestly,
Nah, he was
but
about today.
he did all right, man.
Oof.
He did okay today, man.
I
Mm.
thought I got a bit lucky, I'll be honest, but yeah, I had the exact same thought when I saw that
Mm.
lineup. I was like, "That's where we're going." Odegaard's gonna have
Yeah.
a field day today, but it wasn't the
Mm.
case, and he got a yellow card in the first half, and he still committed so many fouls. Like
Yeah, no, he
at
was
one
really lucky
point,
to stay on the pitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, how is he still here? Like
Yeah.
it's not nothing serious, but you know when you repetitive
Mm.
fouling is a yellow card.
Yeah.
Right, so if you do more than 3 fouls or 2 fouls, I think the law says you deserve a yellow. If you're on a yellow, they might, you might get away with 3 for the second one, but you should get. I think he must have had like on his own 8 fouls in the game,
Yeah.
honestly, and yeah, no, there was yeah, like it was okay. I thought there's a lot of positives from the game. Um, yeah, if we can play, the one thing that I really appreciated about today's game is we came out there wanting to win it. We didn't come
Yes.
out there to sit back and hit them on the counter. When I looked at their lineup, that's what it seemed like to me. Without Nunes in the lineup, I thought they trying to play the counter attack on Arsenal. Like they're
Yeah.
willing to give us the ball.
Mm.
But yeah, like that's ultimately their tactic, how it worked out for them. Those positions that they're going to attack on the flanks would only be vacant if we are in position. If
Yeah.
we're planning to sit back, then there won't be no flanks. So yeah, no, it was a good game. I'm looking forward to the next game. We play them on the 7th of Jan, I think it was. Yeah, that should be a good one. No
Should.
Salah there, so we'll see what they do this time.
Yeah,
Mm.
I look forward to that one too.
Yeah.
All right. Moving along. I know you guys want to talk about the biggest club in the world. So
Yes, let's do that.
yeah, go. You got. I know you had a lot to say earlier about blah blah blah. All your stats. Go on.
Listen.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin with Man United. I
Go
really
ahead,
don't.
mate. Go on. Go on.
Oh,
I'm
I
waiting.
can
I'm
throw
waiting.
you a few
Waiting.
pointers if you want.
Yeah, go.
Let's
Give me
start with
some
I,
pointers.
I really
the
don't know
Food
where to
Trading
begin.
Agency. What's this about getting 1 star and serving people raw chicken at United? What's going on there? Somebody should be getting a sacking there as well. If you get
Someone
sent
should
No,
be
they
half
getting
said
an hour.
someone should
they
be
said it
getting
was a one-off.
arrested.
It was a one-off that they hired a caterer they don't normally use, and boom,
Uh,
something happened, innit?
yeah,
It happens, innit? It happens, man.
must be the Glazers, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Uh,
paying. They're not paying the right people, fam. This is what happens
listen,
when they're in charge.
Man United.
Leaking roofs, and now you're poisoning
Yeah.
people.
Listen, Man
Yeah.
United.
Yeah.
They are waiting on a miracle.
No, we're
If
not,
you,
man.
yes, you're
Listen,
literally waiting
you
on a
want to talk about
miracle.
you want to talk about like you saying you got your Gabriel, you got your Saliba, and you got your Rice. Like
Mhm.
today, Johnny Evans and that United academy player, I don't want to butcher his name, Kamara, something like that. But that was our
Okay.
10th Premier League defensive partnership today. That was the 10th
Mhm.
one.
Mm.
So you can clearly see the team's just patchy. It's like we ain't had a consistent team throughout this whole season. So you're telling me if you got those three, you're confident. All right, take away your Rice, take away your Saliba, take away your Gabriel, and start
Yo,
playing random kids. It's a mess.
I've already told you. I think we've been missing our best midfielder for the whole season. So I have zero
No, but
sympathy.
you still got your core. You still got Rice there. You're gonna that game's
Yes,
not 100
and
mil,
this is
100
why
mil
I say
player.
you need a squad, but you don't look at stuff like that. I always
Oh
tell you
shush,
this.
man! I don't know. You want to bring your Jesus and Ivan Tony agenda here? Clear off,
Okay,
man.
okay, no, let's no,
Well,
let's stick.
that's another time. That's another
Yeah,
thing for another
that's
time.
another time. Let's stick to
Yeah,
United today.
yeah.
You lot were absolutely toothless today, toothless.
I feel like
United.
United control
So
the game
okay,
without doing
so
anything.
no, let me just finish because we need to put the spotlight on this guy because he's waiting on a miracle and he's been waiting for too long. It's been 14 games, 0 assists, 0 goals. The link up is not there. Like today, I was watching him today and I'm just like, what does this guy do, Rasmus Højlund? What does he actually do? Tell me what he's good at. What's his good
Nah,
attributes?
he's got good link up play, man.
The only thing
I,
the
I,
only glimpses I've seen of him have been in the Champions League, and so. But when it comes to Prem, it seems all he does is fight. He's just like it's like he's a wrestler or something. I don't.
nah, man.
I
Listen.
don't. I don't
I've got
understand
great.
what's going on with
I'm gonna back that you. I think he's got great potential. So I'm not gonna get onto him. I know
potential. Potential does
yeah,
not.
but
Potential
he's
means
gonna
nothing.
he's going to fulfill that potential. I even say right now, like if it doesn't turn out good, whatever. But I'm putting myself on the line. That guy's gonna be a sick United striker. But what I'm saying for him now, I think he's low on confidence now because obviously it's been a while. It's been like 14 games, no goals. But a lot of it is not his fault. Like I've seen his link up play. His link up play is actually good. Just I think he's just low on confidence. 'Cause even today, I don't think he even had a shot on goals. Like,
He
and
didn't. He got
still,
nowhere near the goal.
well, I wonder why. But
What do you mean?
the
You
thing
wonder
is,
why?
there was even a stat today, yeah, where he's saying he got one pass from Anthony and Garnacho. One pass
So
from his
why doesn't
wingers.
he? Why doesn't he go
Well,
drop deep, search for the ball?
he
You
does,
don't
and
need.
then okay. So
Is his
if he
only job
drops
to
deep,
just wait for the ball for a tap in?
are you mad?
Is
Also,
that the
wait,
only thing?
if he drops deep, yeah, then he passes the ball, then goes back up there, then they don't give him the ball. bro, what do you want the guy to do?
No,
Stay there. Nah, you're
my
waffling.
point is,
Nah, man, I don't care about your point.
even for example, for an example, when Darwin Núñez is a very good example, yeah. Even when
Darwin Núñez gets chances and he misses them, there's a difference.
okay,
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
and that's the difference. What I'm
That's
trying
the
to
difference. He
say.
gets the chances and he misses them.
I'm trying to say he's a busybody. At least this guy does not. The whole match today. What did he do? What did he do?
He was trying to get
Tell me
inside
what
the
he
box
did.
and play.
He was trying to get inside the box.
But no, what did anybody else do? That's the thing.
What do you mean by
The stat was Garnacho and Anthony. Between them, they passed the ball to him once.
Okay,
so what are they doing?
But he's got
So you can't
to
put it all
search
down
for
on
the
him.
ball as well.
Nah, he's feeding on scraps,
Why
bro.
why is it everyone else's fault except Garnacho?
What do you mean everyone's fault besides Garnacho?
I mean, not
I'm blaming
Garnacho. Besides Rasmus, sorry. Why is it everyone's fault besides him?
It's not. I'm not saying he's blameless. Like, I just feel like now he's just lost confidence because, like, bro, like as I was saying, he runs there, the ball doesn't come. He goes there, the ball doesn't come. Like, bro, he's even starting to second guess himself. It's like them are not playing the ball to you at all. So where do you go if you don't know where they're going to play the ball? You don't know if they're going to pass the ball or not. Because I've seen times there this season where that guy's on, Garnacho will go and shoot. I'm like, bro, why did you shoot there? The guy's on. Just bare selfish play. It's like you try and play in that position where you don't know where the ball's coming. It's like, shall I go? If I don't go, I run there, the ball's not coming. If I stay here, the ball's coming. It's like, bro, I even played the manager for that. Like, come on, man,
Yeah,
sort this
but
out.
that's
The manager's fault. You bought a striker.
that is who it's on because
Can
the
I
style
even say,
of
speaking about one of the GOAT manager of ever of football, when we signed Van Persie, he said to Paul Scholes and Michael Carrick, man, if you do not pass to this man, because you won't get in service. If you don't pass to this man, you're not playing. That's what he said to them. Paul Scholes and you, man, if you cannot find him, you're not playing. Get out of the team. That's what he needs to do to these men. If you can't find him, get out of the team. That's what you got to do.
Rasmus wouldn't
even
be allowed. He wouldn't even be allowed to clean Van Persie's boots. So
I'm giving you an example. Yeah, but whatever, man. I'm giving you an example. If you don't find the guy, get out of the team,
they wouldn't even let him clean it.
Yeah. He's a young boy. He's 20 years old.
Okay.
You're gonna he's a finished article, man. Clear off.
No, the whole United squad are just,
it's
the
a
whole
patchy
thing.
Team at the moment. It's patchy. We don't have a whole squad there. It's a mess.
You've had 14 games, 15 games with 3 goals between all your forward players.
It's been a mess.
Kai Havertz has outscored you on his own.
Listen, on his own.
This is the thing.
Elanga outscored them as well today.
Yeah,
or matched
that's
them,
the thing.
One of the two. But, yeah.
There's 2 arguments to this, right? So you're either being selfish and you want to play on your own and try and do a Salah.
A lot of it is that.
Are you doing anything with that? You're not doing a Salah. You're not cutting in and scoring goals. You're missing it. You're losing the ball. You're not finding the strikers.
Me personally, I'll drop them. You're not playing. Get out. You want to pass the ball? Get out. You want to go there and miss?
That's
get
the
out.
thing.
Now
sometimes you just gotta change it up, switch it up a little bit. I think West Ham today. I didn't see the entire game, but I saw glimpses of it.
West Ham did absolutely nothing. All they did was that one piece of magic by Paqueta. And that was brilliant.
You actually believe Eric Ten Hag's nonsense, isn't it?
What do you mean?
You really believe it?
No. I'm saying what I watched.
Honestly.
West Ham did absolutely nothing the whole game. All they did was that brilliant assist. It wasn't for that. United controlled the whole game. United weren't doing anything with the ball. Go on, okay. You like stats, right? No, wait. You like stats, even possession play then.
Even United's chances came from they came from mistakes, yeah. So they came from like loose passes from Akudas, who I think he was brilliant today, by the way.
Yeah, he did well. He did all right.
Yeah,
half.
Yeah, and then I think it was another loose pass where maybe it was from Paqueta, I think it was. But your chances came from their mistakes. It wasn't brilliant play. When United had the ball, you weren't really doing anything with it. You had possession of the ball, but you wasn't probing. You don't create nothing.
I know, but that's been my United's issue. They're not creating enough. So even if they're not creating enough, you're going to blame Hyson's Volley because they're not. You said it yourself, they're not creating. So if their team's not creating,
why can't he create?
He's the striker. What do you mean? Why can't he create?
Why can't he create?
So what do you, bro? You're getting on my nerves. Well, I'm gonna come and find you.
No, he's got a point. Like, I think what he's trying to say is you got 2 types of strikers, right? So ones that always want that ball behind the defense, and ones that always drop back. And once they drop back, they get the ball first, and then they thread it to the sides. But when you do that, this is the thing. So when you drop, remember Harry Kane at Tottenham, right? So at some point you see him on the halfway line, and he's had real, genuine wingers, right? Not United's wingers today. He'd come in, he'd thread it to the side, and then you've got an attacking position, a threatening position with one of
I,
those players.
I agree. I agree with you. But okay, I even take that criticism on. He needs to do a bit. He needs to do better. But I just think like he's low on confidence. But with this whole thing
Mm,
that everyone just piling on him, it's like, nah, man, it's that team. They're on
no, no, no,
nonsense.
no. No, I
They're on
don't think it's
nonsense.
fair to target him because ultimately that whole thing that made it work for Harry Kane in those kind of examples was the wingers were actually putting those chances away.
Yeah,
So
these
even
lot
if
are
he
just
did
taking
that,
a
there's no
mick.
guarantee. Exactly, there's no guarantee they actually score a goal or do anything actually threatening with it. So no, I still like. I think I've said it a few times. I think it's you might have overpaid, but he's got talent for the future. If you expect him to be
Nah,
coming
I
in
don't.
and knocking back
I,
goals this season, it's just
I
nah.
don't expect him to do that. It's just
Yeah,
us delusional fans. Oh, wait, he should be an elite striker. I'm like, what? It's not FIFA,
no,
bro. It's not
no,
FM. It's not Football Manager, bro. This is realistic. This is real life. It doesn't work that
bro.
way, mate.
Even Haaland himself, that people praise now without fail, basically on every instance or chance they get. If you look at his career and how he started off at Dortmund, it wasn't all rosy. Towards the end of his initial 3 years that he spent there, that's when it started to really pick up, and he became as
Yeah,
lethal and as good as he is. Nobody can tell you that. Okay, well, he was from the get-go a top-class striker. No, he had to
yeah,
build that. So yeah, I don't think Atalanta was 1 year at Atalanta, not even that long, is the equivalent of Haaland being 3 years at Dortmund.
yeah, yeah. It's like, but
So yeah,
yeah.
there's
To
more
be
to
fair,
come, but
with
mm,
Haaland, he wasn't supposed to. I mean, Hoyland, he wasn't supposed to be United's main striker. The plan was to get
mm,
a proper elite striker and then him be the understudy. So obviously,
mm,
United at the moment don't want to spend money. So it's like
yeah,
he's
you
he's
get to
been put
choose
into the
one of
deep
them.
end. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like, bro, we don't just sign Kane in him, but obviously they couldn't afford
yeah,
it. So it is what it is, man. I don't know. Like I'm not Ten Hag out yet. Like I don't think I would be
yeah,
Ten Hag out. It's gonna get the team, get your core team back and do something. If you get your core team
mm,
back and you carry on doing nonsense, then my friend, then Sir Jim's got a decision to make. But right now, like the team's patchy, it's a mess, it's whatever, man. It's annoying. That loss drove me crazy. But I was like, no,
mm,
on to the next one. So we got Aston Villa. That brings me great to Aston Villa. We got
mm.
them at Old Trafford Boxing Day. Do you feel like they're in a title race? Because I spoke to this big head fan of yours, and he was like, "Nah, they're not in a title race. They're not in a title race.
They're not in a title race. How
Why
can
not?"
how,
Like,
how can Villa be in a title race? I'll keep it very short and brief here. Arsenal
Yeah,
last season, when we were top at Christmas, all everyone said was, oh, title race doesn't start until March, April, last 10 games, blah, blah, blah. You can't be in a title race. You can't be in a title race. You can't be in a title race. But Villa are in a title race from December. How? That don't make
because they
sense.
are. They're there.
No, they're not. They're not in a title race. They've done very well, and they're about to start dropping off. You see how bad United are. This is what's crazy. Yeah? United will beat Villa just because it shows how much they're not going to be in a title race. As
Yeah,
in a team like if they go to Old Trafford and actually get a result, I'll come back to you and I might change my mind.
yeah, no, I think they'll get a
I
result. I'll
might
be
change my
honest with
mind.
you.
No,
I
I
think they're gonna
don't. But
come away
it's
with a
it's
win.
when you're
Yeah,
when you're seeing what they did against Sheffield United, that's the reason they're not in a title race. You're at home against the
yeah,
bottom team in the league and you draw 1-1. That don't make sense. They're not in the title race. They've got a very good chance of coming top four though. I would give them that.
mm,
yeah.
Yeah, but title race to me, that's too far, man.
I don't
Personally.
know,
So,
man. For
so,
me
so
personally, I think they've got a chance. They're in it. I don't think they'll. I'll see. We'll still be discussing them come March, is what I'm
yeah,
gonna say. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but for the next few weeks, I think they're gonna do a lot of damage. Um, to any and whatever teams. Like we remember Newcastle last year, and towards the end, and we're like, yeah, okay, Newcastle are really in it. Next year, they're going to be a massive threat, right? They started the season with like I don't know 3 or 4 defeats or something like that, and then everyone was like, okay, Newcastle's off topic now. They're not really a threat. They went on after that with like I don't know a win streak of 10 games or 11 games. Oh, they're back in it. Now Newcastle are dropping points, losing to Luton today. I watched actually the Luton Newcastle game, right?
Oh, Newcastle lost.
Yeah,
Hey,
they lost.
up the back,
I
but
was.
hey.
This is the thing, like like we know how good Newcastle can be. I watched it for one reason. The Arsenal loanee Sambi Lokonga, right? He plays for Luton, and he started the game today, and him and what's his name, Ross Barkley, that's the one.
Yeah,
Him and Ross Barkley were in midfield, right? And I kid you not, throughout the entire minutes, Sambi Lokonga, who I accuse myself of, not really running enough on the field, he seems
yeah.
disinterested sometimes. I think the coach just worked with that today. He's like, look, you've got one job, Bruno Guimaraes, he doesn't make a pass. And I kid you not, the guy was stuck to him throughout the entire game. Newcastle couldn't function properly without Guimaraes having the freedom to thread the balls on
Wait,
passes
wait,
and
wait,
whatnot.
wait. Just a
Mm,
quick one on Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah,
mm,
where do you rate him? This is another conversation for another day. But
mm.
like, I feel like he gets a lot of bread for no reason. I don't think he does much.
No, he's very, very influential. The guy is like a Douglas Luiz. You don't see what
Nah, I
he
think
does,
Douglas is better than him, man.
but he makes a difference. No, trust me, like these kind of players are like, how do I describe it? Declan Rice, Douglas Luiz, even this guy Guimaraes. I think they're all
Yeah,
very, very talented. Um, but their game isn't an attacking game. So they're not going to really do step overs and take on defenders and whatnot, right? They're not going to be expected like a Martin Odegaard who is much further up the field. They're supposed to be way back and thread the ball to the right areas, right? That helps to shift the game, the momentum in the match, the direction of the play, whichever you want to call it. And he's got a team that relies on fullbacks, right? But not any fullbacks, just one particular fullback on Trippier being on that right wing. He's got a winger in Anthony Gordon who gives them the pace on the left and Trippier on the right. Almiron is
yeah,
always the one that tucks in. So when you're talking about wingers and balls being threaded in, it's Trippier and Gordon, a right back and a left winger. And that's what he looks for. He's always threading it into those guys. He's not really going into the middle. So I don't know. I remember him in France. I think he was at Lyon, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah.
before they signed him. Rumored, obviously, to join Arsenal. It never happened, or I'm not sure exactly why it never happened. But I remember looking up the guy and watching a few videos and highlights and whatnot. Um, the guy's got talent. He's got a terrible. He's got. You remember Melo?
Yeah.
Uh, the who did I don't think he played in the Premier League, but he played for Galatasaray at one point. He was at Inter Milan, I think, for a few years as well. He's got a bad temper problem. So against a big team, if they actually work on him, this guy would be off the field in no time.
Yeah.
Honestly, like in no time, you can easily get to him. That's his weakness, I think, his anger. But besides that, I think he's good. Um, Back to our original point, Villa United. I think United like need to do something to get that team playing properly again.
We need
Um,
Martinez back. We need Casemiro back. We need our core
you need a
players back,
lot,
man.
yeah,
We need our core
yeah,
players
he
back.
did a lot.
It's a mess. But we got Ericsson. He's
Um,
back. He's back from injury. So I don't know. We'll
yeah,
see. Who's Arsenal got next? Who's Arsenal's next game?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. I was so focused on this one, I didn't even care about the other,
Yeah.
the other games coming up. But yeah, no, we've got. Um, I don't even remember. I'll be honest with you.
We'll
But
find out
yeah,
tomorrow. Don't worry.
yeah. But yeah, no, happy with today's games. I thought it was going to be a great day. I'll be honest with you. I didn't realize the kickoff for the United game was at
Yeah.
12:30. I realized too late,
Yeah.
and it was already 2-0 to West Ham. And I was like, go on, it's looking like it's going to be a good day. But yeah, somehow that 1-1 draw
Kind of
kind of
dampened it
toned
for
it
you,
down a
didn't it?
little. Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we, we,
Like
we
I'm.
got Chelsea tomorrow. You never know. We need Chelsea to get a. If Chelsea don't win tomorrow, oh gosh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wolverhampton
that's
Wanderers, my
true.
friend.
Yeah.
Like I've got my money on the Wolves, so we'll see.
Yeah. Same. I'm gonna
Um,
bet on them as well. So,
yeah, they're a good team under Martin. On I can't remember the name of their coach, but yeah, they're a
yeah.
good team at the moment.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, Al. Let's leave it there. Thanks for watching. I actually enjoyed today. You guys made me laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy. Anytime Arsenal don't win, it's a good day for me. Makes I'm
yeah.
happy. Told you I'm gonna have custard. I'm gonna go have custard and cake. So I'm gonna go and do. So
You
yeah,
enjoy that, my friend. Yeah,
yeah.
no, it's
All right, cool.
like nice to
Al,
see. Actually, very, very
cheerful.
enthusiastic. I think United, yeah, need to lose more to see that.
Nah, whatever. All right, catch you tomorrow. Please, thanks for
All
watching,
right,
guys. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Sweet.
see you guys.
Hey.
Right.